What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ken. So, yes, this is the best money channel on YouTube. So, make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So, whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So, make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. I'm talking this one right here. Milwaukee made King Hustle. King Hustle. King Hustle X1M. No rags, just riches. King Hustle crazy reactions. The Hustle family. Turn motivation into means. Dog Pound Exotic Pups, Goosebumps Horror Stories, Sleeping with the Rain, King Hustle 2.0, and King Hustle Live. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is get the title on every video. Once you get the title on every video, at the bottom of the description, all my social media links will pop up, right? Got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or a video. Make sure you see this face. Make sure you're doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for. And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. What it do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members, and we are back at it again with the gems. I'm back at it again with the sauce. I'm back at it again with the information that's going to turn you to a boss. All right, so you're tired of being a zero? You ready to be your family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get the pen, get the pad, get to these notes because we got some information that's going to turn you into a pro that's going to keep you safe and that's going to keep you out the way. All right, in today's video we're going to talk about credit card fraud. There's a lot of credit card fraud that's been going on. There's a lot of credit fraud that's happening. A lot of people are becoming victims, and a lot of people need to be aware and be safe. All right, so I'm just gonna jot down some gems and give y'all some information on what's going on, how you can be safe, how you can stay away from it, and how you can just keep an eye open for it. All right, so without further ado, let's get into the sauce. So a lot of people want to know about credit card fraud. How are people obtaining or getting this information? Why are people doing it? Where are they using it? So on and so on. So credit card fraud, and a lot of people have a lot of questions about this. So basically what credit card fraud is when a fraudster or a scammer gets somebody's credit card information or gets a hold of their card. Now, it's a lot of different ways for a scammer or a fraudster to get a hold of somebody's card information. A lot of people break into cars. A lot of people know people who work in banks, and they hire people to go work in banks to get that information. There's a lot of hackers out here. You got the dark web. There's a lot of places where you can get credit card information. Skimmers, ATMs, things like that. And a lot of people are becoming victim of someone getting their credit card or debit card information because of these things. Now, when it comes to skimmers are very dangerous because skimmers are in places where we wouldn't even know, or we wouldn't even look, or it wouldn't even be visible. So skimmers are basically devices that go over ATM card portals or ATM pin pads or into gas pumps or just random places where people, POS machines, point of sale machines or point of sale places that you would never know or never detect unless you checked. And whenever anybody uses that ATM or that gas pump or whatever that has that skimmer on it, their card information will be recorded, which allows that fraudster or that scammer to be able to take that information and put it on a card and use it. Then you got people who walk around and break into homes and break into cars looking for certain information for and then use it. You got people who know people who work in banks, certain companies who deal with and manage credit card information and personal information on a daily basis that might sell it to somebody, that might give it to somebody. You never know the situation. You gotta think about it. Almost every other day, if not every day, we're giving somebody our information. We got a call to do this, we got a call to do that. They ask us to verify this, ask us to verify that. Every call is recorded. So and when we saying this, it's recording us saying our information. So that information is out there somewhere. Then they gotta verify this information, verify that information, and ask you this question, ask you that question. It's all over the place. What makes it easier for a scammer to be able to get that information? the more you use your debit card at stores and at ATMs, makes your information easier to get because you're putting it out there more. The dark web, you got a lot of hackers that send out text messages, that make fake sites, that do a lot of different things to obtain that information. They go on the dark web and they sell it. You got people who get this. Now, it's a lot of different tools out there with the skimmers that scammers or fraudsters use to obtain information as well. It's a lot of hacker tools and a lot of hacker devices. You got the Flipper Zero. Now, a lot of people probably heard about the Flipper Zero. A lot of people probably seen the Flipper Zero and been hearing about it lately. But the Flipper Zero is a tool, or a hacking tool, basically, that can walk past somebody. And it is not just buy it and you say, oh, you got to program it and do certain things in order for it to do that. But it is possible for you to buy that and do certain things, program it, and start walking past people and getting their card information, programming your keys, opening car doors, opening up garage doors, opening up them little safety poles when you're going into car parking lots and things like that. It can do anything with a chip it can control. Anything with a red sensor it can control, which is scary. And these things aren't illegal to buy. You can buy these things all over the place. You can go and buy all this stuff offline, off the clear net, just with one search away. So then people say, okay, they get this information. How are they using it? Okay. Well, a lot of people are getting these informations and they making quote unquote dumps and pins or live cards or linkables or whatever they call them, and they're using them. You got people who are using this information to get gift cards. You got people who are using this information to buy clothes. You got people getting this information as buying food, to do Uber Eats, all different type of things. What people are doing when they get a hold of this type of information. You got people who are selling them on the dark web, selling them on Telegram, selling them on Instagram, selling them wherever, Snapchat, selling them all over the place. People understand that credit cards and debit cards are the main point or the main source of spending money nowadays. And they are understanding that whatever money is being used is FDIC insured. So FDIC federal insured. So they're going to get their money back, but it's all on the bank now. And that's why it's always a federal charge when people do these things and they get caught. That's why it's a lot of different cop cam and news videos on YouTube of people getting caught using people information, credit cards, debit cards, checks, all different types of stuff. Because they go into these POS machines and these ATMs and their faces are on camera every time, and they getting caught. You got people who are saying, okay, I'm just gonna get get prepaid debit cards with these and just get the money off like that. Walking into Walmart's, and there's a lot. I did a lot of reaction videos on these on my reaction channel, King Hustle Crazy Reactions, where a lot of people are doing these, getting skimmers or ATMs, draining people's bank accounts and things like that. Getting small amounts, getting like $100 prepaid debit cards, and that was it's $1,000, but they're out here actually doing that. It's a lot of different things that people are doing to get these credit card and debit cards, to sell them, to use them, because that's the main goal. That's why people are doing this type of fraud and these type of scams, is to get some type of money or use it because they don't have any type of money. Now, it's a lot of people who go out of town and do this type of things. They go out of town and they do their work out of town because, like I said, everything that you do has an IP address. So if you go out of town and you doing some type of fraud, or the scammer's doing some type of fraud, and they got, of course you're gonna have your phone. It's gonna pull up that you there. Like people, People do a lot of different things to get some type of money. And credit card fraud and check fraud right now is really is one of the most popular scams or frauds going on right now in bank fraud, because it's one of the easier scams or frauds for people to do. It's easy for somebody to go on Instagram and say, "Hey, who bank with such and such a bank?" Then they go, "I bank with them," and then they're like, "All right, blah 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 blah. We gonna split half the money." They do whatever they do, and then all this other. Listen, check fraud and credit card fraud are what I call crackhead scams. So that's what crackheads do. It's low level scams. Like when it comes to doing bank fraud or credit card fraud, it's always a camera, it's always an IP address, and there's always somebody information attached to whatever that you're doing. So once everything connects and you're in the middle of everything, it's easy for you to get caught. All these people trying to do check fraud and using other fake checks and not understanding that people look at these checks and they'll be having watermarks, or it's the wrong information, or it's cut the wrong way, or it's the wrong check paper. Like, they pay attention to all this. And then you got even some people that get away with even getting some of the money, but they just try to get it all and they try to get back. And that last time they try to get the rest, they always get caught. Like, they might get, like, I seen a lady, I did a video on a lady who cashed a $40,000 check. She got over $20,000. She took out over $20,000 and tried to get the last 17 and got caught. If she probably wouldn't even try to get that last 17, she probably wouldn't have got caught. It's a lot of instances on when I do these reaction videos when people cashing checks and they actually able to withdraw once or twice, but that third time they always get caught. It's people who actually commit these credit card frauds and make a lot of money and never get caught. It's about all just being aware. So like I said, it's time to be aware. You got to be more cautious, because nobody wants their car stolen from them. Nobody wants their information stolen from them. So you just got to stay ahead of the game. One, if you somebody who uses your debit card or credit card often, get a replacement card every so often as well. Every 3 to 6 months, replace your card. Because once you use your card so many places now, your card information is stuck in these places and it's just floating all around the place. Because you got to think, when you pay for stuff online, you call and make a payment, you always got to get your card information. You're always giving out your information. So switching out your card, your debit or credit card, getting new numbers. So if that card number is in a lot of different places where it's vulnerable, it won't work anymore. Also, getting the card shield on wallet, or the shield for your wallet, so if anybody wants to have a flipper zero or some type of device where they can just easily walk past you and get your information from your cards, they won't be able to do that because of that shield. Get LifeLock, so you can monitor your identity, monitor your information, monitor your accounts to make sure no fraudulent or fishy activity is going on. Freeze your credit reports so nobody can start getting things your name. Do all these things to stay cautious. Make sure these people, make sure the people who are calling you are actual businesses taking or getting your information. You got to be aware of all this information, because a lot of scam and fraud calls going on right now. And people are actually falling for these scam or fraud calls and giving them their information, and their accounts are getting hacked, or fake checks are being, it's a lot of fraud and scamming going on right now, because the government makes it possible because of the loopholes that they put into the system. I mean, if you say you can do this and you say you can do this, then you can connect the dots, and you should be able to do this too. And people are understanding those loopholes, and that's what's starting to happen. And that's how scams or fraud and methods are created. And once they are created, people, what's the word I'm looking for? They exploit the method, and people make a lot of money, or some people get caught and some people go down. So it's just all about being safe, being aware, and being more cautious out there, understanding that we make it easier for the scammers and the fraudsters on a daily basis to do these things, because we're actually giving this information out on a daily basis. We're calling our bank and we're verifying our information, and it's all recorded. We're calling to make payments or bill payments, and it's all recorded and verified information. We don't know, most of these people are working remote from home, so what's in there? Trust me, I know. I had a girlfriend who worked at a certain place, and she worked from home, and all the information was just right there. So who's to say if somebody's behind them taking pictures or just doing all whatever? So we just got to be more cautious and be more aware. And the more aware we are, the safer we'll be, and the more money we'll save, and make it harder for the scammers and the fraudsters to be able to do the things that they want to do, right? So make sure y'all stay in tune, man. Make sure y'all staying up, and make sure y'all stay cautious out there, because it's getting scary out here. There's a lot of scamming, hacking, and fraud going on, and a lot of money being made with these scammers and hackers. So just be safe and be aware, man. Shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, because without y'all, there would be no me. Y'all motivate me keep going. Y'all motivate me keep dropping the sauce, and y'all motivate me keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, and you ready to get your FaceTime one-on-one unlimited gems, you know what coming with these unlimited gems. I'm going to help you with your personal credit, business credit. I'm going to help you start investing. I'm going to help you start making anywhere from $500 to $3,000 a day off profit. I'm going to show you how to make anywhere from $15,000 to $100,000 a month off profit, sitting in a chair just like this. I'm going to show you how to do these methods the right way, these load ups. I'm going to show you how to really become the person that you want to become, learning how to make money and doing it fast and making all profit. All right, so make sure y'all tapping with these FaceTime one-on-one limit gems for $350, Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the $350 is on Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot, let me know your payment ready, and we go from there. All right, no screenshot, no reply, no 21 questions, and please do not yo me. Also, make sure y'all getting y'all in-person limit gems for $5,500. Make sure y'all get y'all 3-month mentorship for $7,500. Make sure you go subscribe to the Telegrams, New Age Credit Repair, and Millionaire Network. Still looking for people for the production company. Still looking for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, and women for the production company. So you rap, you sing, you model, you do anything. You got talent. We're going to do a lot of skits, blogs, movies, music videos, traveling, networking, making money, having fun, etc., etc. Right? So you got talent. Let me see what you got. Hit me up on my IG. Let me see what you got. We'll go from there. Make sure you go follow my main YouTube channel, King Hustle. Make sure you go follow my music channel, King Hustle X1M. Just dropped a new mixtape, Hustle and Flow. Go like, share, comment, subscribe, and run them views up. Make sure you go follow my blog channels, No Rags, Just Riches, and King Hustle 2.0. Make sure you go follow my clothing line, Bouscalet Apartment. That's Hustle Apartment in French. Dropping new jogger sets at the top of March. And apparel, kids apparel, lingerie sets coming soon. Make sure you follow my horror story channel, Goosebumps Horror Stories. Make sure y'all getting y'all YouTube faceless automation channels made. Let's get this money together. I know a lot of people see these YouTube channels that get on millions of views that don't even show nobody face. A million views equal like $15,000 to $20,000. So you getting a lot of views over with your videos, you making a lot of money. If you got multiple channels, you do the math on that. So with that being said, I create your channel in 2 videos for $250. For $500, I create your channel in 5 videos, and for $1,000, I create your channel in 10 to 12 videos. And I will also assist you on showing you how to create the videos yourself, so you can continue your YouTube journey and make a passive income. All right, so make sure y'all tapping in, getting y'all lessons. Make sure y'all getting y'all YouTube channels, and make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe on all the videos. Go subscribe and comment and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. And with that being said, it's your boy King Hustle. I'll see you at the next live video, the next lesson video, or the next video. All right, so peace.